This video is for Chapter 5, Section 5.1 for the activity set black and red tile models for integers. We'll use black and red tiles for adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. We'll use black and red tiles. The integers, you'll remember, are plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, etc., including 0. And we'll use black and red tiles to represent these. The black tile is 1, so the black tiles are the positive integers, and a red tile is -1, so the red tiles are negative integers. You can make collections with extra tiles in them, but when you match up the black and red tile pairs, +1 and -1, which equals 0, then you get the net value of a collection. You can see here that we have 5 red and 2 black tiles. But if I were to match those 2 black and 2 red, they don't add anything to the value of this collection. So the net value of the collection is simply the remaining 3 red tiles, or -3. Similarly, this collection here has 4 black tiles here, then 3 red, then 3 black. So these 3 red and these 3 black match up, and you get a net value of +4. You'll see in the introduction to the activity set some other examples about net value. In question 1, we look at addition, and then we fill out a table. We're interested in the total number of tiles, the total number of red, the total number of black, and the net value of our collection. You can take your black and red tiles or any 2 colored markers that you have, or the virtual manipulatives, and make a random collection. If you're using the virtual manipulatives, you can click the button random, and you just get a random collection of tiles. You can see in this collection that we had before, we have 7 tiles in total, 5 red, 2 black, and our net value is -3. It's very straightforward to fill out that table in number 1, and in number 2 we give you a similar table but with some cells filled in for you, and you have to fill out the rest of the cells. Now in question 3 we have 2 collections, -3 and +2. We're going to start thinking about operations. So if I combine these two, what value do I get? This will lead us into subtraction. This is addition. This will lead us into subtraction. And suppose we have the question +5 take away +8. So if you look at collection A here, you have 5 black tiles. This is the minimal collection of +5. If I want to take away 8 black tiles, I don't have enough. But if I add 3 black and 3 red to this collection, then I still have a net value of 5, and now I can take away my 8 black tiles and clearly see that I have 3 red tiles remaining. This is an excellent example of why black and red tiles are very useful. You can see they really help kids understand this concept of subtracting positive and negative numbers and give you a nice model to do this. Then we'll ask you to do this in number 3 for yourself, and we give you a variety of examples to do that with little partially drawn diagrams that you can complete, and then in number 6 you will explain this. In number 7 we move to subtraction, and we have a particular type of model, and when you read the directions you'll see what it means. So n, the first factor of our product pair, we either put in or take out. And S, the second factor of our product pair, is the number of tiles. So -2, we're going to take out because it's negative, and then times +3, that's 3 black tiles. So 2 times we're going to take out 3 black tiles. Of course, you'll want to know where are we taking them from. Basically, you just start with a big pile of 0. You can see that we have 12 tiles here, 6 red and 6 black. Whatever size pile of 0 you want works. And sometimes you might need to add tiles to complete your operation. So 2 times we take out 3 black tiles. And you'll continue this with number 7, and then in number 8 you'll continue working with multiplication. Finally, we get to division, and we remind you of the 2 division concepts, the measurement and the sharing concepts. So if you look at 39 divided by 3 in the measurement setting, this is from section 3.4, we have the question, how many piles of 3 cards can you make from a total of 39 cards? So remember, we're measuring off 3 cards at a time here. For sharing, the same question, 39 divided by 3, is if I put 39 cards into 3 separate piles, evenly of course, how many are in each pile? So we share amongst the 3 piles. So we ask you to do this. If I have a negative integer divided by a positive integer, I have red tiles and I want to put them in a certain number of groups using the sharing concept. On the other hand, if I have a negative integer, a pile of red tiles, and I want to divide that by a negative integer, with measurement, you can measure off sets of red tiles one at a time. And then finally, we ask you to think about the case where you have a positive integer divided by a negative integer, and you should be able to explain why you cannot use either sharing or measurement in that case. That's it for activity set 5.1. It's pretty straightforward, and I hope you have fun with the black and red tile model.